The escalation is unbelievable. And when you speak to the asylum seekers and migrants who are there, they are leaving countries that they are so fearful of that they believe the only destination they can have, number one, is to get out of their country, and number two, to make their way to America, and they identified as New York City.
Well, that was Mayor Adams yesterday talking about his trip to Latin America and why hundreds of thousands of migrants are braving life-threatening conditions to make it to America, and specifically right here to New York. Joe Torres dug deeper, talked to these migrants. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
You know, we were talking about this whole situation. We've been talking about it from the sort of the vantage point of the monetary, the financial. But what you found out and what you heard from the people firsthand is just what they faced in order to make it here in the first place.
I think the jumping off point for us, Mike, it was how many times have we done this story and we've heard from the mayor, we've heard from the commissioner, and we've heard from officials, but we haven't really talked to the migrants themselves. So I speak Spanish. I went up to the bosses and I said, you know, why don't I take a Spanish-speaking cameraman? I take my producer from Tiempo, Ileana Rivero. She speaks Spanish. Let's the three of us go out there and talk to them in Spanish. And when you speak to them in their own language, suddenly you build and develop that level of trust right away, and they open up their hearts and they open up their minds. So that was our jumping off point, to hear from them what the story is, what you went through, what are your expectations, etc. So that's how we sort of got into it.
And you told us what you've learned. I mean, would really strike us. I mean, us as parents, us as human beings.
No,
what they had to
I thought of you two in particular. You're the parents of young children, and so many of the good folks that we talked to were women who have young kids that either made the journey with them or they left their kids behind back in Venezuela. I mean, one woman just broke down in tears saying, I'm here, I've made it. However, I have 3 young boys back in Venezuela who have absolutely no opportunity for them. And I won't be complete, I won't be happy, she said, until they're here with me. So you heard those stories over and over about where they slept in the desert, the police they encountered who took everything that they had along the way.
In countries before they got here.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. In countries.
What I love about this, and I know we're going to hear a little bit about what you're going to put on Tiempo, but I love this conversation so that we understand all areas of it. We can have the policy discussion all day long. We can have how much it costs all day long. But we also need to have the conversation about who these people are and that they're people.
Yes, and that they're people. And hopefully by doing it, it develops a greater level of sympathy and appreciation for what it was that they went through. So we talked to a few of them. Let's listen to hear what they had to say, and we'll chat when we come back. At a Holiday Inn that currently serves as home for many of the new arrivals, the buzz of migrant life fills the street. Men ride away on motorized scooters in a desperate search for work, while women pass the day walking the kids through the neighborhood. In Midtown Manhattan, migrant children hop off the school bus into the open arms of moms and dads waiting outside the Row Hotel. A good public education, that is key for Danny Marin and his wife. The Venezuelan couple is here with 5 children and 4 grandchildren.
Tener un futuro mejor los niños, el colegio. Mi hijo de 18 también está estudiando también, gracias a Dios. Ya tenía 5 años sin estudiar porque ha sido muy fuerte para nosotros desde que salimos de Venezuela.
La travesía no es fácil, o sea, cruzamos 8 países. Fue duro, duramos 2 meses para llegar acá. Pero bueno, aquí estamos mejor que en Venezuela.
I heard that over and over. The challenges, the difficulties that they face here, you know, it's not easy. They're living in hotels, they're looking for work, they don't have papers. They said those challenges pale in comparison to what they left behind.
I know we only have about 20 seconds left, but the Venezuelan group of migrants are able to now work. Where are they working and how is that going?
Food service industries, places where they can get jobs quickly, because getting the accreditation to do something like healthcare or hospitality, that you need a little bit more time, and they don't have that just yet. But all of them said, I want to work, and I'll do anything, and if I don't know how to do it, I'll learn how to do it.
Feel for them, because we know even attaining asylum takes years.
To get through.
And they still have their children in other countries, and they want them here with them.
You feel for them.
Joe, it's so good.
Thank you
guys. It's something we should be watching, and we will.
Thank you so much.
We can see your entire report and more on the asylum seeker crisis on this Sunday's Tiempo at 11:30 a.m.